face many problems that didn't exist a century ago. In the 21st century, people are using more and more fossil fuels and land to accommodate the increasing demand for food and manufacturing goods, implementing cradle-to-waste philosophy. Having farmed and globalized for more than 140,000 years, people had used up all the natural resources and left the earth exhausted and unable to give its inhabitants more food and energy, water, and to be extracted. Since 1960, the demand for food had increased dramatically due to extensive population growth, whereas the agricultural land per capita available had decreased by half. This means that for 3 billion people that are coming in the next 30 years, there will be no more land and resources to be able to feed them all. And this means that we have to become more independent and self-sufficient and use the resources that are already available. Creating sustainable microcosms is my proposal for saving the world. Our only solution for the global problems is to leave the Earth on its own and implement cradle-to-cradle philosophy, not only in manufacturing of goods, but in our homes and cities. Regenerating cities such as Detroit, where there's 60% of unused land and abandoned buildings, we can give so many opportunities and benefits for the societies, governments, and the whole world. As an example, we can see an urban renewal in Bilbao, where the whole industrial area was converted into parks and housing development, benefiting the environment and the community of Bilbao. In order to illustrate my proposal, I chose the city block in Detroit, where there are already existing buildings and free space to use. By renovating these already existing buildings, we will be able to reinvest the energy spent on construction and creation of them. The idea of permaculture is a way of building with nature, not against it, creating sustainable environments for both humans and other species. In order to complete a microcosm, socio-economic facilities of the whole city will be added. And of course, all of this will be sustainable. Being able to grow your own food, have your own energy, have your own commerce, community, and societies will enable separate city blocks be independent of the whole city. Within the concept of a micro-society, several generations of inhabitants can be combined together by providing a school and an elderly home, integrated together with working-class population and young and entrepreneurial families. Young and old then can be in charge of food production that will be integrated into rooftops, public spaces, and parks. Moreover, the older generation will be able to pass their knowledge to the younger people, as well as share the experience of agriculture and living. The food production will be done by growing food in vertical stacks, using hydroponics, aeroponics, and aquaponics systems, using no land or soil at all. Everything else that will be required in terms of food and household care will be available in the commercial areas around the city block. A concept such as the farmery can be integrated where a cafe, a grocery, and a farm is combined together. The issue of the social gap will be eliminated by creating community activities such as gathering everyone on weekends for collective farming and taking care of the development. This will contribute to the communal cause as well as help to bring people together. Several sustainable types of housing will be developed, starting with more economical, ecological apartments without food or energy production facilities, and finishing with high-end, self-sufficient housing for more affluent people that will be able to produce their own food and energy. Sustainable energy will be collected and generated in the power tower and then distributed to the buildings and institutions that do not have their own energy production facilities. And finally, in order to complete the sustainable system, green road designs, sustainable innovations such as City Car Club, which substitutes car use, and green walls will be integrated in order to help the whole system to clean the air around it, as well as contribute to the decrease in temperature around the whole city by several degrees. This idea then can be replicated in other parts of the city, integrated into already existing city blocks, or constructing them from scratch on unused land. Instead of a school, a hospital can be integrated, and instead of growing plants, small animal production will be set up. This will now enable separate city blocks to communicate together, as well as create a healthy and comparative trade between different areas in the city. Sustainable living doesn't only mean the high costs of changing to it, but it also means a comfortable and easy life for all of us. It gives societies the possibilities and the facilities for innovation and development. It enables our children to communicate with their grandparents in order to preserve cultures and traditions. And the most importantly, it gives us and our children an ability to enjoy organic and healthy food, as well as live in the best environments and societies possible. And also, it will be like living in a forest, but in a city, growing your own food and having everything beside you. Is it a utopia, or is it a possible reality that will be our future? I don't know, but I'm certain that the global problems can be tackled in some way. Whoever's it to blame, whoever's responsible for the negative impacts we caused on Earth, I know we can make the difference. As a Chinese proverb says, if we don't change our direction, we are likely to end up where we're heading. And I know now is the time to change our direction. Thank you.